Good morning, my dear children. Hope you all are doing good. So, in this video, we are going to see the remaining answers of the grammar exercises and the writing session. Okay. So, uh, what are the answer? First one, to identify the finite and non-finite verb, isn't it? So, first one, where finite verb. To receive is the non-finite verb. Forget is the finite verb in the sixth sentence. To do is the non-finite verb in the sixth sentence. And seventh one, Nita likes to collect stamp. Likes, finite verb. To collect, non-finite verb. Barking dogs seldom bite. Here we have two verbs, barking and bite. Which verb comes after the subject? Bite is the verb which comes next to the subject. Dog is the subject, isn't it? Next to the subject. So, bite is finite verb and barking is non-finite verb. I know definitely my children might have already completed the exercises. This is just to check your answers. Okay. So next it says the child needs some toys to play with. First they ask you to rearrange the sentence. So rearrange the words. After that you have to find out the finite and non-finite verb. That's what given, isn't it? So first I have rearranged. The child needs some toys to play with. So needs is the finite verb. To play is non-finite verb. And he is willing to take up the job. Is willing is the finite verb. To take is the non-finite verb. The leader asked his assistant to write his speech. Asked is the non-finite verb. To write is the, asked is the finite verb and to write is the non-finite verb. Seema, next one. Last one, within bracket they have given two verbs and they ask you to frame sentences using these two verbs, isn't it? So, Seema decided, I have written Seema decided to work in a bank. Okay. Then seventh one, Reena's parents encouraged her to study regularly. Okay, to study regularly. Can you able to see? Okay. The teacher requested the students to leave the room. Requested the students to leave the room. And the last one, Ritesh walked quickly to reach home on time, isn't it? Home on time. Okay. So, that's all for our grammar. As I did not get any call or any message till now, I believe that my children understood the concept clearly. If you have written the last exercise any other sentences and if you have doubt whether it is correct or not, you can send your answers to my personal WhatsApp number. Okay, and you can clarify your doubts and correct your answers. Okay, dear. So, let's see the writing session today. Okay, simple topic only. We have letter writing, which we are already familiar with, isn't it? Even then, I will give the outline regarding the writing session. Okay. Regarding letter writing, for this term or for in this unit, we have formal letter, isn't it? For formal letter writing. Before that, letter writing, we have two types of letter writing, isn't it? What are they? One is formal letter and informal letter. So, what are the things that comes under formal letter? The letter which are written to for official purpose or comes under formal letter. Okay. Any letter which are written for official purpose comes under formal letter. And the letters which are written for our friends and relatives comes under informal letter. Okay. In letters written to our friends and relatives comes under informal letter. So, in this term, we have only formal letter. I'll read the question First, write a letter to your local civic administrator requesting him or her to build a swimming pool in the locality. Also, request him or her to keep the charges nominal so that more children can use the pool. Stress on the health benefits that swimming can bring to children. Okay, so we are going to write a letter to the local civic administrator. Okay. So let's see the format for formal letter writing. What is the format for formal letter writing? Which you had already studied in your lower classes. 5th and 6th you might have studied letter writing, isn't it? First thing is what? Format. Okay, format. First thing is from address. We have to write from address. Don't write anything, any comma, colon, full stop, nothing. Don't write all those things. Just put from and write your name and address. You have to write your name and address here. Okay. Don't you write, instead of writing your name, don't simply write name. നെയിം NAME എന്ന് എഴുതി വെക്കരുത്. നിങ്ങളുടെ പേര് വേണം നെയിമിൽ എഴുതാൻ, അഡ്രസ്സിൽ നിങ്ങളുടെ അഡ്രസ്സ് വേണം എഴുതാൻ. ഓക്കെ. So first from address we have to write our name and our address. Second one, to whom we are addressing this letter, to whom we want to convey this particular information. So as mentioned here, to whom we are writing here, the civic administrator, isn't it? To the local civic administrator. So, who is our local administrator here? Either if it is municipalities, we might have write letter to municipal chairman, isn't it? So here we can commonly write to the district commissioner. Okay, to the district commissioner. District commissioner, municipal office, and according to your address you have to mention the place name. Okay. So here I am simply writing Trivandrum. Okay. So the first format, from address and to address. Understand? Next we have to write the salutation. Okay. Next we have to write salutation. What is salutation? Dear sir, if it is sir, you can write sir. If it is a madam, if you are sure about whether it is sir or madam, you can mention that. Then subject. What we want to convey to that particular person. We have to write it in, convey that in a short form, in a single sentence. Actually, what is our need here? We need for a swimming pool, isn't it? Very good. So that you have to mention here. Need. Can you able to see? Need for a swimming pool. That's all. Subject എന്താണോ നമുക്ക് കൺവേ ചെയ്യാനുള്ളത് അത് ഏറ്റവും ഷോർട്ട് ഫോമിൽ നമ്മൾ ഒരു സെന്റൻസിൽ അത് കൺവേ ചെയ്യണം. ഓക്കെ. So they will decided after looking at our subject, they will decide whether they have to get into that particular letter or not. Sometimes on seeing the subject itself, they understand the concept and they will do the necessary steps to make it possible. Okay. So subject is very important for a formal letter because this will help that particular officer to save his time. Okay. Instead of writing long blah blah blah, that is also the format In that, we will write the body of the letter. In body of the letter, we used to narrate all the things which we want to mention. What are the things here as to mention? Regarding the fee, isn't it? Nominal charges, then health benefits. Then we want to request that particular commissioner to maintain it in a healthy way, in a hygienic way, isn't it? So all these things which we want to convey it in the body of the letter, but while looking at the subject, the officer should be able to understand what it is about. Okay, what that particular letter is about. Okay, appo next ലാസ്റ്റ് സബ്ജക്റ്റ് എഴുതി കഴിഞ്ഞിട്ട് ബോഡി ഓഫ് ദ ലെറ്ററിൽ നമ്മൾ എല്ലാ കാര്യവും കുറച്ചുകൂടെ ഡീറ്റെയിൽഡ് ആയിട്ട് നമ്മൾ പറയും. I am so and so. I'm residing here. And we need a swimming pool for this purpose. You can inform what are the benefits of swimming pool. Swimming is a good exercise, isn't it? So we can mention that. And if you want to convey any other intention behind that, like if you want to make the children in that area to participate in swimming competition and all those things which you want to inform to the higher officers, that also you can mention in your body of the letter. Then as I told you earlier regarding the charges, if we are not giving money, definitely we won't understand the worth of it, isn't it? So definitely for any purpose, if it is paid means we will take it in a serious manner and we will maintain its cleanliness and everything, isn't it? So at the same time, it should be affordable to the poor people also, isn't it? So we are concentrating on the charges while setting the swimming pool. Okay, once it is open, the charges should be affordable even to the poor people. At the same time, it should be maintained completely in a hygienic way. All these things which you can explain or inform him in the body of the letter. Okay, body of the letter. And at last we have again the closing salutation, which you know, yours faithfully or yours sincerely or yours truly and your name. Okay, so as you couldn't see there, I am writing here the closing salutation. Closing salutation body of the letter എഴുതി കഴിഞ്ഞതിന് ശേഷം വേണം എഴുതാൻ. ഇവിടെ നമുക്ക് താഴെ സ്ഥലം ഇല്ലാത്തതുകൊണ്ട് I am writing here closing salutation. What you have to write? Yours truly, then your name. Here simply I am writing XXX. Okay, so you can write your name. Okay, this is closing salutation. I know already you know the format, and often I insist you one thing regarding writing session. Always be thorough with the format, because even if you make any grammar mistake while writing, if your format is correct, you will get at least format mark. Isn't it? Mark for format. So always be thorough with the format regarding any writing session. So I'm repeating the format once again. First you have to mention from address. First you have to mention from address, then to address, then salutation. Dear sir or madam, then subject, what you want to convey, what is the aim for writing that particular letter. Okay, നമ്മള് എന്ത് ഉദ്ദേശിച്ചാണോ എഴുതുന്ന ആ ലെറ്റർ, അതിന് ഒരു ഒറ്റ വരിയിൽ അതിന്റെ ഇമ്പോർട്ടന്റ് ആയിട്ടുള്ള കാര്യം ഒറ്റ ലൈനിൽ പറയുന്നത്, അതാണ് സബ്ജക്ട്. ഓക്കെ, SUB എന്നിട്ട് കോളൻ ഇട്ട് നമുക്ക് കൺവേ ചെയ്യേണ്ട ഇമ്പോർട്ടന്റ് മാറ്റർ വൺ ലൈനിൽ നമ്മൾ എക്സ്പ്ലെയിൻ ചെയ്യണം. ഓക്കെ, ദെൻ ബോഡി ഓഫ് ദ ലെറ്റർ. ബോഡി ഓഫ് ദ ലെറ്ററിൽ നിങ്ങൾക്ക് ഡീറ്റെയിൽഡ് ആയിട്ട് നിങ്ങളുടെ ആവശ്യങ്ങൾ നന്നായിട്ട് അദ്ദേഹത്തിന് എക്സ്പ്ലെയിൻ ചെയ്യാം. ബോഡി ഓഫ് ദ ലെറ്റർ യു ഹാവ് ടു എക്സ്പ്ലെയിൻ ദ കണ്ടന്റ് ഇൻ ഡീറ്റെയിൽ. നന്നായിട്ട് എക്സ്പ്ലെയിൻ ചെയ്യണം. ഓക്കെ, ദെൻ At last, after once you complete all the things which are connected to that particular letter, the purpose of the letter is completely given in the body of the letter. You have to write the closing salutation, which is yours truly and at last your name. Okay, dear. So I'm giving the letter along with this video. Okay. So you can pause the video and copy down the letter writing in your composition note. Okay, in your composition note. Don't tell me I haven't received the what composition for letter writing, ma'am. I have been waiting in my WhatsApp group. Don't say like that. I am sending or I am giving answer for this exercise along with this video. So you can pass and copy down, or you can take a screenshot and copy down the composition. Okay. Each and everything is important in language. So don't avoid anything, whether it is grammar or whether it is prose, poem, writing session, whatever it is. Okay. Each and everything in language is very important. Don't omit anything. Okay. And especially the grammar and the writing session, that is composition, will come to you with you throughout your lifetime. Better namukku future le, if somebody asks us to write a letter to a particular officer, you should not say, I don't know how to write. Then they will laugh at you, isn't it? So keep in your mind, this is very, very important. This will helpful to us throughout our life. Understand here? Okay. So with this, I am closing my class. Please copy the composition in your composition note. Thank you. Okay, don't close it. After copying the notes, you can close the video. This is exercise number 5. You can either pause the video and copy down the notes, or the question is given in your text itself. You can start writing from the exercise number 5. Put the heading formal letter, then date, then copy the question in your textbook or from the video itself. Once you complete the question, start writing from address Ria, 35B Golden Apartments, Manaka, Trivandrum. Then date, on which day you are writing that particular letter. That should be mentioned in the letter. Then to address, to the District Commissioner, Municipal Office, Trivandrum. Dear Sir, the salutation. Dear Sir. Then you should mention the body of the letter. Then you should mention the subject, need for a swimming pool. Once you write the subject, start writing the body of the letter given in the video. Copy down your composition neatly, okay? Neatly. Don't leave anything in between. So in this body of the letter, we have mentioned the need of swimming pool, and even the government want to construct a building there, we have mentioned that enough space is available there. And regarding our financial problem also, we have mentioned here, as the private pools are asking or insisting to pay a great fee, we are insisting the government to construct a swimming pool. Okay, and in the second paragraph, we have discussed about the benefits of swimming and its other benefits also we have mentioned. Health, it is both beneficial as a good exercise
And also in future, if there are skilled people, they can shine in that particular field is also mentioned here. At last, closing salutation, yours truly, and write your name. Okay, dear. Thank you.